How's it going, everybody? My name is Jim, and welcome to FSD Driver. Today, we are driving to downtown St. Paul, and for some reason, our car decided to take this exit, even though it's not supposed to. And then the car can't decide which lane to get into, so it just stops on the off ramp. What I have to do is break it out of FSD, wait for two cars to pass me, and then I basically get back into the on ramp. Now, today's video is all about the mistakes that it made. So this is about probably a 45-minute drive through St. Paul and downtown St. Paul. And all the car did was have errors. It made tons of mistakes. It stopped. It would pull over to the side of the road. It would do some follow me features. And I'll explain that. But it did some good things. So here's a good thing that it did. It avoided this van parked in the street and then this gentleman who also parked on the other street. So it did maneuver and navigate around those. So what we'll do is we'll cut to the next part here where it actually fails. And you'll notice that I made two left-hand turns. This is going to be my second. It stops for oncoming traffic. It creeps out. It sees that we're okay to go. But now it takes a very sharp turn, and we are actually in the oncoming traffic lane with a car heading towards us. So I have to break it out of FSD. So very weird that it did that. Now, here's a good thing. There's a gentleman on the side of the road here. He's a pedestrian. He's actually just looking up at a cathedral. It's a really cool building, and the car actually stopped for him. And then when he kind of waved me through, the car ended up going forward. Now, I'm trying to go to a certain destination here, and the car stops about a half a block away from my destination, and it kind of just doesn't know what to do. It just keeps creeping up and down the shoulder and moving left and right and braking and then accelerating. So again, another weird thing with the car. So I just don't know how Robo Taxis are actually going to do in cities unless they're mapped like a Waymo, especially on version 12.3.6. Again, I'm a hardware 3, so I don't have 12.5. Now, this is what I call follow the leader. So my car needs to take a right after this stop sign, but watch the truck in front of me. The truck in front of me makes this weird mistake, and my car decides to follow him, and then all of a sudden we're in the shoulder. So now we're driving in the shoulder. The shoulder turns into a right-hand turn lane, but our car just decides to keep going straight, and it does this for about two different right-hand turn lanes, and then I finally break it out of FSD, and then we continue in our two-lane road once this merges together. So there are lots of little problems like this. Again, this was like a 45-minute drive. Obviously, I cut the video down to shorten it, but these are the common mistakes that I see all the time, especially in sitting driving on FSD 12.3.6. Yes, there's some good things. I actually think the car performs better on the highway, and that stack has never been updated to end to end. But city driving, it definitely struggles. It just doesn't know what to do.